up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. I don't know if this video is going to be short, sweet, and brief, so allow me to get right to the point. We went ahead and decided to invest some disposable income into the Power of Believing Retro Loop banner. There are a lot of solid characters on here, but the main one I am hoping to pull brand new is Hall of Fame striker Ron Simmons. If I get this man at 6-star gold, it would be immense and immaculate. I missed out on him in the previous MLE, but I'm hoping to make do here. Outside of that, everybody else is a cool benefit. I will say I'm going to give due to this man, Hip Hop Cena, because I did realize something that's really dope about him. Outside of him being a top tier, be all end all character, some people can even debate and say that he is the best champion in the entire game for now, right? The cool thing I do like is when they do shard amounts for characters. And John Cena Hip Hop Hustler, Triple H, you can't make that up. I just peeped that. Hip Hop Hustler. You got DK Cena for the dick kick. And then you have Triple H Cena, the best Cena in the game. The Cena that literally can't be touched if you got all the hype and the bells and whistles. I just put that together. But nonetheless, the cool thing that I do like about it is like you have different shard amounts needed for different recruits. And for him to be a S+ tier, to be one of the best characters overall in the game, and for him to only be the 3,000 shards to recruit is a real good tip-off hat to Scopely for that, and they never changed it. So that's just wild to think that I think you need 5K to pick up Dudenator Sammy, who's also an incredible unit. But then you also have Triple H Cena over here, 3K, and blows everyone out of the water. But with that being said, there are a lot of great pickups as go-to heavy hitters, husbando and waifu side to side. You also have a lot of great characters that are amazing and immaculate for their trainer and coaching abilities. I was able to pick up my girl Asuka, waifus or lifu for sure, and I got a strap now that I can share with her and my boy Vader, rest in paradise, my broski. So with her now on my account, the aim and the goal is now being able to take up Attitude Era Showboat Tori Wilson to 6-star gold, and PG Acrobat Kelly Kelly to 6-star gold with this this current running about to conclude talent up. Now I can put my focus on Asuka because one, she covers New Gen, which is a very slim picking era at the moment still. But I mean, I'm blessed to have Striker Liv sitting at 6-star gold, hype 3, waiting to get her to hype 4. So that's a blessing. But now having an alternative outside of her and Bull Nakano, having Asuka on the side representing showboats for my New Gen waifus and sharing a strap with Vader, it's going to make things a lot easier with the reinforced damage and everything going on. And on top of that, getting her to 6-star gold immediately would be best if I can pick up a fuse here because of that entourage ability going on my girl AJ Lee. It's already paying dividends already, putting her on there with Rhea Ripley, Tech Cody, and Ridge Holland Powerhouse. So, and with the 1 MP charge, like she's going to be cooking even more once I get her all the way up. I got her sitting at 17K right now, but I'm going to work her up to 6-star gold next. But if we can get a fuse here, it will be immaculate. But outside of that, there are a lot of great people in here, a lot of great entourage abilities. Make sure you're still doing your I Believe tours or Say His Name tour, the one that gives you the chest. RNG's RNG. Some pops are good. Some pops can be somewhat different, but in the end, it's all to benefit you, and it's free recon, free resources and econ, so you definitely want to do your best. But ultimately, the roster is what it is. The as you can see, the banner does have a lot of stuff on there for better or worse, but we're going to do our due diligence and hope for the best here. So we're going to knock out the 7 pull, get that out of the way. The main aim here is literally, as you can see, I've already done some pulls. I just want to keep on getting medallions, y'all. Get the Joe Hendry moment because I got Dom, I got DK Cena. Hopefully one day I pick up Randy, you know what I mean? So hopefully, and I got Cody Rhodes, Powerhouse. So I got a couple people on there already that's going to benefit. Maybe I get Joe Hendry. I don't know. He's not my goal. He's not my aim. I mention Vader all the time. He's my favorite male showboat to go to, and he's adapted and adjusted quite well, especially picking up Haku. Haku's a great alternative on his build on the coaching side of things with the reinforcing the red gem damage. But basically just want to keep on picking up medallions here. Want to keep on going, keep on going. So we're sitting right there. We're so close to picking up, though, having enough to get CM Punk's gear. But I also want to get that braid, and I would love to get Joe Hendry's moment. Those are the three key pickups I would like to do. So I'm just holding until the very end, and then I'll pop. And that's what I'll do. If I can't get, I would love to get all three. I would love to get all three. And looking at that moment, I know I should have been pulling by now, but looking at that moment might be far more beneficial long term compared to, like, going with the gear, because I still got plenty of things to make CM Punk PG era go and pop. So maybe worst case scenario, if I can't get his gear, I'll at least pick up the Triple B Bianca's braid blade and pick up the moment for Joe Hendry, and then at least I know I'm covered on those sides. So with that being said, it's time to get to these pulls. So, like I always say, priority before pleasure. Take care of everything you need to do before you go ahead and do pulls. But outside of that, I've done enough talking. And hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last. Champions do. Let's go ahead and get this 7 out of the way, get these shenanigans out of there. Plus, we get a milestone along with it. So let's see what we get. Maybe we get some good shard amounts of somebody. That's always good. That's always great. I always tell people, when it comes to your Hall of Fame characters, since you're able to pick them up so much easier, I'll take that fuse, because that Tech Scott held me down for a lot. That was my best tech for a very, very long time with the triple perp. And we got the fuse for Asuka. Let's go. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Just get me close enough. That's all I need. And Dirty Dom shards are always great. So that's all. Yeah, see, that's a good look. Sometimes the $20 in a dream and the Asuka, I'll take that. The $20 in a dream and the Asuka shards and the boom. Okay, I'll take that. But yeah, the $20 in a dream, the 7 pulls can come through killer clutch sometimes. Sometimes you get more luck out of a single pull or a 7 pull than you do with a 40 pull. But getting that, speaking that into existence, it was worth talking to y'all and covering bases with everything. I think I even went off track and lost thought on something. But one thing that does come to mind, though, is like, hold on to your medallions as long as you can. Do the best that you can with what you got. That is amazing. And we hit a milestone, so I'm grateful for that. So we got that. Screenshot. So my waifu is living it up. She is going to be cooking, y'all. She's an amazing. I just watched Merrick some fast feud build video for her, and luckily I had the setup appropriate. I just wanted to make sure I had the right people, and I'd made a couple tweaks and adjustments because of having Zombie Punk with the yellow gem damage and everything there. But outside of that, she's gonna cook, yo. Like, I like Asuka, and it bummed me out to realize I had that moment and I couldn't do nothing until I either got her or Hip Hop Cena or Dude Nader Sammy. And thanks to God, I got a Showboat waifu and New Gen representing, and I literally picked her up at 5-star bronze the other day, and now we got the 6-star silver fuse. Saves me tokens. Still gonna have to get what I need to take her to 6-star gold, though, for sure. But this opens up a lot of opportunity for me, so I'm forever grateful for that. And that was a solid 7 pull. Then we also clear out a milestone, so boom, we get some more. But my main goal, basically hold on to your medallions to the very end. The main key thing for me that I want to do is literally get CM Punk up to snuff, get the +4 gear, and get the blade, the triple B blade. But with the 100% X breaks, make X breaks 100% gem damage overall. So that would go further than the Pyro Princess that I got on. Then I can put that back on someone else. I can put that on my girl Kyrie again, or put it on someone else. But no lie, if I can't get enough, because I know some people said they've gotten mad killer drops when it comes to their situation with the medallions, and even doing the free chest for the I Believe tour. If that's it's one of those. It's one of his phrases and his turns, right? And he always disappears right when he's about to turn around. But nonetheless, to hoard everything, I would love to get the CM Punk gear and the blade. But if not, I'm definitely going to pick up the blade, and I'm definitely going to pick up the Joe Hendry moment, because it benefits a lot of top tier characters on my squad that I'm investing in. But now we are to the piece to resistance here. Looking at what just happened with the 7 pull, I think the luck got sapped out of the 40, and so we'll just be grateful and thankful for what we got and what we got going on. And honestly, while I remember it, because we still have the contest going on, we'll go ahead and take her up right now and take care of that. And I literally, by getting the offer that I picked up, it gave me a 200% new gen showboat strap that I'm definitely going to share between her and Vader. So that is solid. Like, boom, all the way up. Take her up. She's good. She's goated. I still got some coin milestones to hit on my side. And it evolves. So I will take that. Thank you. I actually don't mind going broke for Asuka. I'm not even going to lie to you. I got no qualms. Boom, 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 boom. My red is low, y'all. Bear with me, forgive me. But we still got some milestones hit. So this is definitely something where I'm fine with investing because she's going to be a great fighter and she's a great entourage ability. So no regrets there. 24. That would take her to 33. It's cool. We'll get it back. So she's sitting there right now. And we just got to get some Hulkamania bandanas. But she'll be sitting ready. We got my girl, my waifu ready. So it's all good. And then we go back and we'll finish this. So I don't have to say what I said already. It's going to be what it's going to be. As you all know, it's a benefit regardless. Either you pull a new superstar that's going to be a go-to heavy hitter, husband or waifu that covers your errors in your classes, or you're going to pick up a solid fuse for someone, save you some star frags, or you're going to get some shards and dupes that you can utilize to take up your next future project. So we're going to go ahead and get to it and see what's going to happen here. 40 pull. In a dream, to God be the glory. Regardless, we already won with that fuse and that take up. So let's get it going. So here we are. Boom. No extra because we don't got no gears or anything in here. So it's going to be what it's going to be. The one thing I did spot down below that I would love is to get some Gunther shards because they got 125. If I could get a couple drops of those, I can recruit King Gunther. King General, Showboat, the styling, profiling. Maxine Dupree showing up and showing me love is always a good thing. She has grown on me. I am at peace with it. And I'll take those shards for Bronson. It's cool. He's chill. I like Bronson. I hope he gets his due. We got a 5-star gold right here. So, no, this is a 6-star gold. And it's a fuse. That saves me. And I rock with Seth. I've been using him a lot this week, and it's brought me back the nostalgia of using him. That was a real killer crossover. I'm glad they didn't go back to the well on a crossover for the anniversary. Now, we do have the Tekken looming, so that's the crossover there. But luckily, they didn't have, like, new original characters, you know, blurring lines with the anniversary. So it is what it is. I'm grateful they stuck to the script in a sense. My boy Sexual Chocolate, you know what I mean? Z-Love, baby. If you know, you know. And there we go. So that's another solid. Like, my new gen's getting beefed up now, y'all. Like, that's cool. Seth Acro is great. Amazing trainer and coaching ability, too. And Cody Rhodes, classic rivalry, literally. Great three-peat on that. So who do we got coming in at 6-star bronze? What shards are we getting for this one? Great tech. Pick them up everywhere. If you're a new player, that's someone that you pick up. That is someone you're always going to be happy to get. Get his moment. Take him to the moon. Tech Miz is the way. So now we got silver again. So who is this? I'm thinking shards. Yo, I'm telling you, picking him up at 6-star bronze. This guy has carried me. I just took him to hype 3. I'm taking him to hype 4. I love, although my broski Merrick's despises certain sub builds, I love The Rock. I love it. Put down your Juggernaut gems. Boom. Go ahead and do the sub. Break some black or get the black to break over again. And then go ahead and let the botch gems drop. Beef up your, put down some more Juggernaut gems. Hit them real hard like a cannon. It works all the time. It's worth the wait to me. It's worth it. And he's definitely found his space. He might not be the fastest feuder, but he's found his home for me as a Titan. Like, he rock with that NOI my via a link in any situation. All of them hit. They all hit harder. Him and Haku. Oh my lord, what it do? So now we got a 5-star gold. I'll take those because I need to work him up anyway. I got an affiliation strap on him. I'm going to keep building. No sight of Gunther, but I will take Dirty Dom because Dom is amazing. All right, another 5-star. So we paid dividends. It's been good. It's been chill. I'll take it. That Seth fuse was everything. So honestly, I'm grateful for that. And we'll just keep going and we'll keep on accumulating these shards. Him with the rate, if I can get a couple, if Tekken's coming back, I hope they have a couple, like how they're running on the prize wall, the shard amounts from Striker Bradshaw, the ruler, the mountain you can't climb or conquer. I pray that they give him a rework. They did my boy dirty, bro. Like, he should be in the talks of CM Punk and Alexa Bliss, you know what I mean? He should be in the talks of Mark Henry. He shouldn't be looked at crazy, man. Like, he's being pushed to the moon on the main roster, and then they did my boy like doo-doo. And that is, yeah, these pulls right here, like to someone else who is like a Dolphin or someone who doesn't spin big, would be big pops for sure. Picking up the Rock +2 purple MP and +2 multiplied gem strength at 6-star silver gets the ball rolling. You know what I mean? So, and a good go-to fighter. It's always great when you got a great champion. Like I said, quality of life, right? They're a heavy hitter go-to that has era and class coverage. They got a great trainer and coaching ability. They have amazing links. They got versatility in their skill set and their move set and builds. Those are the type of characters you want. And thankfully, a majority of the +2 MP, +2 multipliers, Armor King now being included in that conversation, they do bring that type of quality to your account. So whenever you get them, there are certain people that, even though you might be my boy Vader pulling up, Vader time. Certain characters pulling up and you taking them all the way to 6-star gold is going to be worth your while because they're going to be able to build you up in the sense of your account and your entourage coverage, but they also are going to be able to fight for you too and cover things. So that is the benefit, y'all. In hard times, baby. I definitely want to pick up another one. I got one recently for my Hall of Fame Michelle, but I definitely want to get one for, I would like to get one for, well, Showboat Asuka does come to mind. That does make the most sense. That is one that does make sense, but there's someone else that I was utilizing that I could use hard times on. Oh, my Tech Asuka. That's the other one because I like running her with that. So getting her with an Eye of Judgment and everything on her, that would be cool. That would be real cool shenanigans. I've heard about the tactic a while ago, but now like me playing with her and using her on the road, it's like groovy. All right, we're nowhere close to Sammy, so it's cool that he's showing up, but that ain't nothing. So, like I said, it's all good from here. We got a good we got a good fuse on one, and we got a good fuse on the other, and Sammy brings it home. So I ain't mad at it. We got that fuse was everything. That fuse was clutch, and so that was definitely something that I'm going to take on that. Boom. Yes, I rock with you, Seth, but realistically, the waifu's your life. So I will give you your moment under the sun, if you will. I'll go ahead and fuse you up because you do deserve it, and you are a great fighter. But yeah, this type of situation was definitely worth it. He's literally, I believe I pulled him at 6-star silver. I either pulled him at 6-star silver or 6-star bronze. And he's literally just sat there this whole time. And I've wanted to take him up. I got the strap on him. I got a 130 strap for him. The moment is finally up and running. We finally have that. So we can go the distance with it. So I'm cool with that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do yours because you are coverage. I run him more than Snoop Dogg. I understand Snoop Dogg's like William Regal Jr., but for me, I like simplicity in gameplay, and Seth is literally just a trap gem and a swipe. That's literally all you need to do. Or do the choose move and get everything loaded, but that's it. I like simplicity. So Seth does that for me in spades, so I ain't even mad about it. So, boom, he's good to go. We got him locked in. And again, he has a very solid trainer ability with like literally AJ Lee. You know what I mean? Like that, like I'm glad that I'm building up people and I'm doing what I got to do. Like obviously, like she's blue gems for this one. So, yeah, but even then, like there's other people that use countdowns with blue. So it is what it is. He's a very valuable character in the game. And he was the A tier Why'd they do my boy Obadiah like that? The world may never know. But we got these rewards right here. We'll go ahead and claim those. And then we will ride off into the sunset. But I am grateful that I did get to share this moment and this experience with you. We get more Hendry shards, so that's always a good look. And we get this one, boom. So now where are we sitting at? Okay. We're sitting at 2350 of Joe Hendry. I don't know if we're going to get him or not. Like I said, I could care less. I got some real solid showboats representing my squad. So it's all good. I got a 200% strap. I literally just took a 500% strap. 500%, maybe one day, right? I literally took a 150% strap off of, I put it on mommy, and then I got it pulled because of the offer. I got a 200% gem damage strap for showboats. So I took the 150% off and put it on zombie penta. Then I went ahead and took the original strap that was on Maxine. I put it back on her because I was sharing it between her, mommy, and Penta. But now Maxine has her strap back, Zombie Penta has his, and now mommy has a 200%er. It makes more sense, especially with waifus being Laifu and her with the moments that I've accumulated. It's going to be dope. It's going to be groovy. We're now sitting at 38. So realistically right now, if I wanted to, I could easily go ahead and pick up the moment for Joe Hendry as well as the blade for CM Punk. Or I could go ahead and get the CM Punk gear. I'm just going to wait it out, y'all. I've been sitting out and being patient all this time. We might as well just roll it out. And we got enough for an army loophole. I went the title route. If I don't get here, it's not the end of the world. I mean, these pops would be great. And obviously, getting more shards, getting more medallions. But if I've gone as far as I could, there might be a little bit extra I could do. I got the coins and I got the TP thing. Might be a droll, but I may possibly be able to do it and max that out. But other than that, we're going to finish this off with one more round of pulls. We're going to go ahead and lock in. We started on titles, so we're going to stay on titles. Hopefully we get something better this time. Again, pick your poison, choose wisely. I've gotten a lot of great gears, so there's nothing wrong with me committing to something different and then getting some titles and getting some pickup and resources in this area is going to be always going to be a good look. Could always get a good strap. You could always see, like I said, I'm hoping and praying for some affiliation straps. ×2 or ×4 would be copacetic. Picking up some new metals is always good. And the same thing when I go for moments. I agree with what Merrick said for sure. Tenfold and spades. Moments, the characters should be in the commons. The superstar should be in the commons. The featured should be nothing but the moments alone. There shouldn't be nothing convoluted there. So I hope and pray one day that they fix that and get that sorted. But if not, I mean, it is what it is. But realistically, the superstar should be in your common and uncommon section. And since it is a moment loot, the moment should be the featured only. Just like how you have the gears as the featured only. You got the plates and everything as the featured only in the titles. It's just a common sense thing. Like literally, you got it right there. It's in the name, and y'all just ain't going. Y'all are going against the books. Now I'm not gonna lie. These pulls are lackluster, and I got more of a dopamine hit when I was running and gunning it on the gear. But it is what it is. Maybe I pull a real good strap. Maybe I get a good plate at the end. But at the end of the day, it's better to have it than not have it, and it gears me up for something else. So we'll see what we get with this one. And just like that, what are we doing, y'all? The armory loot hit, y'all. The armory loot hit. So 100%er, 150. See, and these are the things that happen, right? Because I want a 200%er on OTC Roman. I want to move everything off and put it on a 200%er for Roman. I would love to have that. And so I'm not going to sell that. And because that's 150, I can share it with everybody. So I've literally cleared out a lot of my titles and just been taking certain ones and just, share them, clear out your space. You open up your space so you have it. So then you can sort through it instead of always having it pile up in your inventory, right? But at the same time, you also want to look at straps that they're universal now. So that means you can share them. I can put that on Obafemi. I could put that on OTC. I could put that on Thea Hale. I could put that on Braun Breaker. So there's a lot of options when you got a strap. You don't need multiple straps. I like, for me, depending on, like, obviously your heavy hitter should have a custom strap, but even then it's still a strap that could go on those other characters of that class and era too. So you want to look at it like that. Tidy up your box, tidy up your straps. Your plates are going to stack. You're never going to run out of plates. They're going to automatically stack. But when it comes to your medals and your straps, just take a look at everything, see what you got, and just upgrade as you go. Okay, you're using 100% strap, the share between everybody. Now you got 150. That's all you're doing. You're just moving it up, bumping it up, switching when you need to, and call it a day. And if you end up getting certain setups like the Titan and the Frankie, or maybe the it's a trap with the it's the trap with any of the 300 percenters, or you got the cross break, you got cross break, X break, any type rainbow situation, snowfall. There's always an alternative here. There's always something that you can have, and you can still share those plates. I always get so annoyed when someone asks me, why do you put the Yeet drip plate setup on a character that doesn't? Because it's for the strap. The strap is universal. The strap is 100% damage with a stack of 100% gem damage on top of it. So with that being considered, the fact is it's for the damage. Don't mind the plates. When they're on the appropriate person, it's going to do what it's got to do. But other than that, it's just a community plate. It's a community strap that's being passed around so everyone can get their time to shine. No more, no less. But getting that is definitely killer. Getting another one of those is great. And we got my boy Bray. We're here. We got fuse on my boy Bray. I love that they did my boy right. But even with that situation right there, picking that up, where's my guy at? Because I know he's down here somewhere. His face paint should stick out. There he is. My guy right here. Well, he's cross break. But even then, nonetheless, there's other options. Like my boy Bradshaw, right? Where's Bradshaw at? Dang. That's bad when you got such a big roster. Sometimes it's easier for me to just go ahead and type their name in instead of going around like Boo Boo the Fool. So Bradshaw, we got one on him. Then we were able to go ahead and we got literally we got one on him. We got one on the zombie punk. And then I know we can scroll and find this guy because he's next to his old lady for sure in spades up here. And then we got one on the PG punk. And now we were able to get another one. So this is the thing where I'm sharing information with y'all that was presented to me. And it's just speaking straight up facts. Plates, moments, gears, you're going to get superstars regardless. You're either going to get them from your Silver League pools. You're going to pick them up from chests, milestones, as you saw with my Go to Sleep at CM Punk. And even before that, Maxine Dupree. Account changers I was able to pick up from free chests just by doing my due diligence. You're going to be able to pick up superstars when you go to do the moment pulls. You're going to be able to pick up superstars when you go to do your key pulls, when you do your mega superstar pulls. There's going to be situations where you go on the portal or in the store and you're going to be able to claim superstars. Superstars are in abundance. Plates, straps, moments, these are things you need to prioritize and put forth because they're going to take you a long way. They're not just affecting one person. They're affecting everything. Your entourage should come first because when you have a strong entourage, doesn't matter who you pull, they're going to be good to go right out of the gate. When you pick up the straps, the plates, and literally even with the prize walls, right? Maybe I'll do a breakdown of the weekend video of how I pursue certain prize walls. But for me, once I could get what I want, the certain shards and stuff that I want of a superstar, right? Once I've gotten what I needed, I'll go back. I'll get some econ. But if there's a plate that I could use that I'm looking at, hey, I don't know who's coming in the future. That plate where I break 3, get 3, that could come in handy. Hey, I got some people that use some mobile gems. Maybe picking up that near and end plate ain't going to be bad. Hey, I got a universal powerhouse strap. Doesn't matter the era. The people that I got right now on my roster, they all use blast gems. Let me pick up a Titan plate. It's just common denominator things. You pick up Gunther, Tech, You know that you're going to get his hype out of the shop. You know that you're going to be able to get the bells and whistles. Like, you can literally build Gunther, tech Gunther up from the ground with everything absolutely free. Like, example, you can pick this guy up anywhere and everywhere. You can get him on multiple different things, free to play or paid. You're able to get his plate. These plates, the break 3, get 3, are usually always on some one or the other weekend prize walls. Then on top of that, you got this plate right here. This plate is usually given out like candy when it comes to the title pulls, and it's also a plate that's usually featured when it comes to popping your chest. So this is one of those things where you can build somebody up absolutely free that's going to benefit your account, and you can get everything over time and use those resources to just like hold you down. Maybe he can be your best tech until you get the tech that you want. You know what I mean? But he's going to be the tech that you need to get through that raw coverage. When it comes to husbando tag teams, mixed match action, he's going to cover you in Titan. He's going to cover you in Fuse with the Imperium moment. He's going to cover you in Showdown with certain situations. Like, he's a Swiss Army knife. He has versatility. His trainer abilities, purple MP and purple gem damage. He's got a good link with Imperium. He's got the raw link, as I mentioned. He has gear. He has moments. He has accessible plates. His moments drop like candy. You know what I mean? Because it's more frequent than the very rare and exclusives. So there's characters on your roster that are going to come to you whether you want them or not, and you're going to be able to utilize everything that you get for free to hold you down until you spend and get what you need, or you get blessed with a chest pop or something. And even then, you can also get a fuse up for him. Same thing applies when it comes to Jacob Fatu too. Jacob Fatu is another character where you literally, everything you can do, it can be built in the house. They drop his shards like candy. They have offers at the beginning at kickoff prize walls to pick him up as a star fuse to save him up, save you resources and tokens, right? You're able to pick up his hype out of the shop. You're able to pick up his straps. You're able to get the battle armor. The battle armor drops left and right. You're able to pick up the Real American. You can pick that up left and right. You might pop a few chests and get a Piper's Plate and put it on him like that. You could go ahead and run the Z plate. You could run the Eyes of Judgment plate. All of these things are things that you need, that you're going to like. This is a character you're going to get one way or the other. And in the meantime, while you're building and doing your pulls and pulling them, whether at 4 stars, 5 stars, 6 star, getting them up to where you need to be, you're going to be getting these different prize walls on the weekend. You're going to be getting these different milestone clearage rewards, and you're going to be able to build up. So superstars are going to come. We're over 700 superstars now. Superstars are going to come to you. There ain't no way around it. The gear, to play this game, you need straps. You need to understand metals and plates. Not every champion needs plates on them. They just need the right setup. You can use a universal strap and pass it around. If they got a good affiliation, then go ahead, put that on that, put that bad boy on them. Aside from that, go ahead and do what you need to do to rock it out and do what you got to, so you can keep on building and keep on growing. That's what it's all about. It's all about growth, and it's all about making better decisions so you know better and then you can do better. But with that being said, y'all, we got blessed with that. Rainbow X Break. I gotta look and see who, but I know I'm not even gonna really look, because that's gonna be like combing through, like, you know, trying to find a needle in the haystack. But what I am gonna do is gonna go on YouTube after this video, watch and pull up Sir Zorro and comb and look for his, because he has I know he has a setup for someone, and there's probably someone else that I'm not thinking about. Bradshaw, he put me on the game too. CM Punk and both Punks were no question. But now I'm looking like, okay, who else on my account? Maybe there's a good waifu that I got that utilizes X-Break. I do know, and I do think that Ultimate Warrior Acrobat is also another option for that. We'll see. But I got returns on the Armory loot with that one. So I'm not even mad about that. I'm truly grateful for that. But nonetheless, even that 150% striker strap, I'm holding out. If I can get a 200% on Roman, then yeah, it's golden. Because I got that Ministry with the multiply gem buff on that, and I can just put the break purple to get blue on him, so he can still cycle. So I think that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm speaking into existence. But with that being said, y'all, this whole video is long enough. Again, if you watch throughout the whole thing, then that's cool. I just wanted to talk to y'all and just be grateful to share this moment with y'all and just chop it up with you. But you know, like, we're going to keep holding on. We're going to do what we can. That Hendry moment is so great. Can't go wrong. I really I love Penta too. I love Penta. And, you know, that's the whole thing. Knowing my irony, I'm going to probably go for one of these gears and then pull it when I go back to the gear loot. But CM Punk, man, everything is just falling into place for me. Recruiting him, getting him the 6-star gold, getting the star fill, getting him, getting the bells and whistles for him. Everything's falling into place for me to get him, and know that, like, with PG being so scarce, it makes sense for me to go all in and to do that coverage. I was able to get a snowfall plate and a red snow. I was able to get a snowfall plate, I believe. I don't know. I put something on Kelly. I was able to put a tandem on her that's making her work right now. But I was able to pick up a Miz headband at least, and I was able to put that on her. And, like, you know, everything makes a difference. Slowly and surely build up your go-tos. And of course, the meta's going to run out. Every dog has their day. There's going to come a time where PG Punk's not relevant. There's going to come a time where OTC's not relevant. There may come a time where the Great Muta or even Hulk Hogan Powerhouse may not be relevant at the moment. But for right now, in this moment in time, they matter. And even then, when their time passes, I have this timestamp. I have this moment that I share with y'all, talking about this and, you know, letting y'all know. Play it smart, you know, hold on to every single medallion, keep on doing your tours, knock it out, and go and pick up what you need. My stuff is simple. There's a lot of good stuff that's tempting here that I could get. I could go for that leech because I do love my leech people, you know what I'm saying? Make Trickster Edge great again, right? And then even this, the Star Cross. That's something that could be put on. Like, I just looked, like, I thought my boy Axe was X break and he's cross break, but now no. And so Smash is the X break, because if Axe is cross break, then Smash is the X break one. So there's another option for the Rainbow X, Smash, and more reason for me to take him up, right? But there's a lot of good stuff on here, but the Triple B Bianca's Braid Blade is going to be better than the Pyro Princess I got on PG Punk. Getting that gear for the +4 means I can open up to do more damage with my setup and make him run and gun. But that moment is going to be changing Powerhouse Cody. It's going to be giving more health to Showboat Dom. It's going to be making DK Cena hit even harder, and he's going to be freaking getting more health too. So I would say that's a good investment, y'all. I would say that Joe Hendry is a good investment. Like, that's just me. The Penta gear is great. The Punk gear is great. All this stuff is good. It just really boils down to what you need. That Mischief plate, again, Muda's calling my name. But CM Punk, I got to work on my broski, man. I got to work on my broski. But they got a lot of great stuff in here that can benefit you. Just really look over it. And a lot of this stuff is affordable. Again, they got the Hall of Fame, and I got to tip my hat. I've been seeing more Hall of Fame straps drop out. I just got like 130% move damage Powerhouse strap, and it's got me looking at Foley. But even then, like, to see them make that change subtle, I'm all for it. And keep your eye out on this showdown that's coming up this weekend too, because it looks like everything that we did is accumulated, put us in our certain brackets for what kind of rewards you get. So just be ready, be steadfast, have fun, have a great time. Pick up what you need, but literally just hold off until the very end, y'all. Like, I know it's tempting. Of course, if you're going to free-to-play route and you need your Evolve tokens, then do what you need to do. But again, if you do your due diligence, you're going to pick them up. When you do your showdowns, you're going to pick up what you need, right? So always keep that in mind. But with that being said, hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last. Champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. Like the video, share the video, hype the video, but most importantly of all, if you haven't done so, but you rock with this content, you like the knowledge, and it's the Say His Name tour, he appears. That's the name of it. I thought it was the I Believe tour. My apologies for that. But it's the Say His Name tour. So that's what it is. But do yourselves a favor if you rock with this content and you rock with me and you want to see where things go further moving on. By all means, please, I'm passing my luck to all of you, but realistically, all you gotta do is make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button and hit a Razor's Edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy, WWE Champion Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. And always know this. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, what you're going through, or where you're headed. Always know, in my eyes and from the bottom of my heart, you always and forever will be a champion, y'all. So until next time, y'all, peace and many blessings. I'm grateful to God that I was able to get that. I was grateful that, the fuse for Asuka was absolutely great. Again, we're literally just sitting there, like we're literally sitting on the cusp of having her right there. And it was, like I said, long-term account-wise, it was definitely a move that I have no regrets in doing. She's definitely going to be someone that I'm going to be building up and working up. I'm going to hope to pray and pull some wild hype for her and get that so I don't have to, and when I have to invest, I will. But again, new gen coverage is great, and flipping between her and Liv would be immense. That's a good rotation right there, and splitting the strap between her and Vader is going to be immense too. So I am hyped and I am truly ecstatic and excited to have her on here, and let alone to see how AJ Lee hits once she gets over that threshold. So we're going to keep on doing what we're going to do, keep on doing what we're doing, and hopefully, good Lord willing, we're able to get everything we need to hit that final milestone. And if not, it is what it is. No regrets. But outside of that, y'all, hey yo, peace.